Hi everyone, Sierra Thompson, independent Scentsy consultant here today. I have a what I've been warming video for you. So I am going to get right into it. I just wanted to make sure that I have everything in here because I feel like I've been kind of sporadic the way that I'm warming lately. And there are some bars that I didn't finish completely. So I'm just going to leave those out because I actually have a full container of wax here. As you can see, it's like it was overflowing at one point and I had to take this brick out because it was kind of crazy. So we're going to start with that one because that is at the top. I finished Marshmallow Mint Cocoa and I warmed through this whole thing just in this catalog season, this fall and winter season. I saved this from last year. It was in the collection and I had been keeping it in the fridge because it is very juicy. I don't know if you can see that. It is super melty. Like even in the fridge, there was like it had melted and then it re-cooled, but the oils just would sit at the top. So I was like, I gotta get through this. I love it. It's strong. It lasts long for me. Like I would have loved to keep it for next year, but it just was so messy that I was like, what is going on? It was leaking out the side. So I was like, I've got to get through it. It is a delicious, that mint is strong. It's forward, but it is like a warm cocoa. Oh gosh. It's like, so good. It is so good. It is that minty cocoa, like maybe like an Andes type of vibe. Or I actually bought these for my kids this winter season. Do you remember those candy canes that are like Hershey's candy canes? They're candy canes, so they're chocolate mint candy canes. It reminds me of that. Like it's got that same, so good. This is a fantastic scent. So if you still have it, yay. I did not put it in my club because I saved because I got a brick. I was like, oh, this will be fine. But I think if I kept it in my club, I would only do one because if I couldn't get through it, it would probably be juicy like this every time, which was crazy annoying. So that was an awesome scent though. It performed great. All right, I got through a scent that I'm hoping comes back in the summer. Coco Lime. This is a fantastic lime scent with the sweetness of like coconut. Just, oh gosh, it is freaking glorious. I love it. It's so strong. It removes odors. It like makes me happy. Oh, so good. Okay. I did some Bring Back My Bar scent. I did vanilla walnut. What did I do with this one? I don't remember. I think, and king cake. Because vanilla walnut is actually, oh, that's nice. Now, it wasn't super strong to me. King cake, fairly strong. Like, it's more of a bready type of scent. Similar to, like, almond croissant. This is very much along the lines of that. More of a bready type of thing. So, I'm guessing that a king cake would be, like, mostly the cakey part. Or maybe, like, maybe it's even flaky. I don't know if it's, like, I don't know what kind of cake it is, but I would imagine they probably put like fruit filling or something in it because it's very like bready, on the bready, doughy side. And then I would imagine they probably put, you know, some kind of fruit, like a pastry kind of like inside, not a pastry filling inside. It totally gives that vibe, like a pastry store type of thing. It's so good. Now, vanilla walnut, I only got one bar and it's nice, but it's not something I'd be like, I need to have that. It's warm, so I like it during this time of year. So very nice. Okay. I also warmed another scent from Bring Back My Bar. And now this was a phenomenal scent. Toasted caramel sugar. Holy smokes. It's like the browned. Oh my gosh. It's like, oh, it's so deep. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It's like deep, dark caramel. Like, it's so, oh, it's so good. It's like they let that caramel get nice and just toasted, like very toasty, very toasty. It's got, oh my gosh. It's sweet though. It's very sweet. So if you don't like sweet, you won't like this. But that toasted part is what gets me, because caramel sugar is like, you know, yay, but that toasting in there is freaking amazing. It makes it deeper, heavier. Like it is a very heavy bakery, but it is strong. It was strong. That was top tier. Okay. let's see. I did Toffee Butter Crunch because I have it in my club and I love this scent. This scent I used to warm back when I first became a consultant. This was one of my favorite scents around, I think, like, not Christmas, Halloween. So before they came out with, there was at one year, I think they had like a mandarin crunch something or other. And then I switched kind of to that, but I do love Toffee Butter Crunch. It's so good. It's strong. It is very like straight up, like my mom loves toffee. I don't actually like toffee, but I love the scent. And this reminds me exactly of like when she used to eat toffee. It's so good. Oh my gosh. It's so good. And it's strong. Toasted apple butter was from Bring Back My Bar also. I was not super impressed with it. It was okay. It wasn't like I need to have it. It seems more, it's along the lines of the baked apple pie, where you get a more of the like apple with cinnamon spice like type of vibes. So yeah, I mean, it's that. It's like the filling, like, you know, so it was nice, but nothing to be like, oh my gosh, about to me. Oh, caramel praline cake was good. Now, I actually it didn't seem to last as long for me as I expected, considering how everybody loved it. But the scent, though, is fantastic. It is very good. It is. There's like a sweetness in here. Now, I don't even know what pralines are. But it's like there's a little bit of like a fruity sweetness. So is praline like, I don't know what praline is. I have no idea what a praline is. Sorry. But it almost has like just a slight fruitiness to me. I assumed it was like a berry or something. But it seems like there's some fruitiness in there also. But I can't imagine that it would be fruity with caramel. So I don't know what I'm getting in there, but it's good. The caramel, the cakey note is strong. It's very heavy. It's reminiscent of Clementine cupcake. That kind of heavier, like, type of cake vibe. Very nice. All right. Almond croissant. I love almond croissant. And this reminds me of king cake. Yeah, like, very much like king cake to me. Almond croissant is fantastic. It's that bready croissant. Just, oh. And you can mix it with anything. Like, and make it like anything. You can make any fruity scent, like bakery with this. Just add it. Oh, so good. This is such a good mixing scent. Amaretto. I got through amaretto, which was amazing. Oh, yes. Amaretto is strong, and it is a powerhouse. It is so strong. It's so strong. It's a powerhouse. It is freaking phenomenal. Now, I will say amaretto, very strong day one. I think day two, I got a little bit more time out of it, but it wasn't like a 2, 3, 4 dayer. It was more like 1.5. So I'm okay with that though. It's very much like almond extract, kind of similar vibes of like almond cherry pie, if you know that scent from Scentsy. Also very, very like, almond always reminds me of like cherry, but the sugared, like the maraschino cherries, it reminds me of that too. So very much that. Very nice. All right, I got through Toasted Acorn and Oak. This is not available this year. I had it in my club. I love it. Oh gosh. It's like body care vibes to me, and it's so pretty. It's along the same vibe as Cashmere Corduroy to me, and I don't know why. Like, it's warmer than Cashmere Corduroy, but it is similar vibes to me. Like the soft, beautiful, like, gosh, it's so good. It's so good. I don't know why they did away. It was so good. I don't know why they did away with it. And it does perform very well. I always warm it in my bedroom. I just love it in there so much. All You Need Is Love. I have probably 9 bars of this. I stocked up during a flash sale. All You Need Is Love. I think it's coconut, Bing cherry. When you hear that, it doesn't seem like what you smell. When you smell it, like that's, I don't even get cherry. And it might be like a toasted coconut or something. It's so good. It is a freaking amazing scent, and it's strong. It's beautiful. Gosh, it's so good. Maple apple bourbon. I did this. I feel like I mixed this. Maple apple bourbon. I did. I mixed it with a scent that I'm not all the way done with, but I'm just going to mention it anyway. Caramel sugar cone from Bring Back My Bar. That is like the cone of the ice cream. You know, when you get that caramel cone, that's totally, it's got that same vibe, that smell there. And maple apple bourbon is very maple forward. So just warning you, if you don't like maple, you won't like it. It definitely, that maple vibe is in there. And I love the maple. It reminds me of like pancakes on like Sunday morning. I like that. I also like, there used to be a blueberry pancake scent that Scentsy had. It is similar to that to me, but just with apple. Like it's and this has spice, but that maple is very similar to that maple that I remember. Or like, there's a candle from Bath and Body Works that I think is like blueberry maple pancakes, something like that. So good. I love the maple apple bourbon. That's actually, I always forget about it until I warm it, and then I'm like, oh, that's amazing. Happy birthday. I warmed happy birthday. Happy birthday is fantastic. It is cake. Just straight up like the birthday cake that like my kids asked for. Just straight up birthday cake. So good. It's strong. It's a great mixer. Fantastic to mix with anything. Meant to Be Merry. I actually really was impressed with Meant to Be Merry. It's kind of hard to see. There you go. Meant to Be Merry is, oh gosh, it's so beautiful. It's like a buttermint and a sugar cookie. Yeah, that's the combination. And it's beautiful. It's great in a bedroom. Like I warmed it in my kids' room. And the mintiness always helps. So if it's winter and fall and I can't, or I don't want to warm like citrus scents, sometimes I like to, you know, switch it up. I will do a minty scent. A minty scent still seems to freshen an area if you don't have like a citrus scent. So I love this in my kids' bedroom. And then the last scent that I got through here was sugar. Sugar is no, not coconut. It's like cotton candy. Yeah. Totally cotton. Oh my gosh. Gosh, it's so good. I think the description is like cotton candy with lemon drops. I don't know where the lemon drop is. I don't feel like I get that. This is beautiful. It is perfect for like body care too. It's like got that vibe to it. So pretty, so feminine. Just sweet though, very sweet. So if you don't like sweet, you might not like it. All right, that is what I got through the last few weeks. That was actually a lot because I think it's been longer than it should have been. And this could have been worse, but I was actually slowed down a little bit on my warming. But I wanted to remind you guys that February is 10% off. Now, I posted about some price changes for Scentsy coming up in the next catalog season. So be aware of that. Try to maximize as much as you can in February and stock up before things really go up in price. Things will go up, and even half price rewards will be calculated different, which is, you know, I mean, they got to go up in price, but it does kind of, the part that I think I would confuse why they would go up on some pricing for certain things, but not go up in PRV for consultants. That seems like a little bit like underhanded to me, just a smidge. Like I feel that doesn't really make sense, but I'm sure that there's some reason, you know, business wise why it makes sense, but I'm hoping that doesn't cause issues for Scentsy consultants later, you know, like it doesn't keep happening, because that would be really rough. I think there's so many consultants that use this as their full-time job, and that's kind of like going to be rough for them to justify the prices and not getting the PRV for everything. It just already seems like kind of weird to me. But other than that, prices go up. I will still probably buy Scentsy. It just won't be probably I'm going to be very specific and intentional with what kind of items I want, you know? I mean, I have tons of warmers, so really the main thing that I restock on is wax. And I've got a lot of wax too. But I do love washer whiffs. And also Scentsy will be having, I think it's dryer sheets. If you use dryer sheets, we actually do not use dryer sheets. So that's not a big thing to me. But if you do, they are going to have them. So keep an eye out for that. But next month, 10% off of almost everything except for like licensed things and the, I think Scentsy Perfect Systems, those warmer bundles that have 2 warmers in them, I think. Those won't be 10% off, but almost everything else. So stock up while you can on all of those goodies. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Comment below if you are going to stock up next month when everything is 10% off. And let me know how you feel about those changes with Scentsy. I mean, I'm not too surprised by it. Like, there's always going to be changes. It just does kind of seem crazy because we know that prices are going up for everything, but the amount of money that everybody is making is not going up. So that's where it gets hard for me to like justify some of it. It's like, I get it that you're a business, but people literally don't make enough to pay for most things. So, you know, it's kind of crazy. But I will see you guys in the next video, and let me know how you feel about these changes coming up. And I'll see you guys next time.